Hi guys, the game is back. Fake game ads are a real problem that any of the brothers here have endured. One ad after another appears. The time when we could watch video meGAME in a peaceful way, it fell into the sky. I have no problem with game ads. I'm just annoyed at being tricked into advertising. The game is one. After being cheated so many times, I don't believe in advertising anymore. Advertising promised I'm going to have 3 hot girl games. As beautiful as a dream like this, in this game, my hot girl is not. Why is it a strategy game like this? My anger over the years built up. It's finally become this video. Brothers, today, I will point the face of the game fell all sickle. The most polite lying advertisement. Before going to the video, if you're a fan, want to quickly eat whirlwind face of Princess subscribe to the game. The game will quickly reach 1 million Now onto the video. Speaking of games, of course, we have to talk about this Hero World game first. 2017 Hero World launch. It's the first game. It's also Nectar's most successful ever since. Present in more than 100 countries. With over 36 million downloads in 2020 alone. This lying advertising game, it was the Hero War, guys. In other words, Hero War is the first game in history. Think of this form of deceptive advertising. He's the father of goat-headed advertising. Shoot dog meet all the current like game ads. It's all about learning by Hero World. This is the Homescape game too. These games are the ones. It's the beginning of the era of fake ads. Land Overflow on YouTube. These are Hero World games. It hurts armpits. It's about tapping into the intelligence of the viewer. You come up with a very simple puzzle. I don't know why the ads are so stupid. It's kind of annoying to download it. So when you download the game, what is Hero War? The very first moment of playing Hero War, the first thing that caught my eye. This is a puzzle game. Guys, you really can't know. Gameplay of Hero War. What would it be like to just watch ads? It turned out to be a war game. Similar to Oh My God BAQ and One Punch Man, the strongest brothers. At first I thought I could play, but the more you play, the more boring it gets. Upgrades are getting more expensive. The ingredients are flared. You have to plow again and set limits. I'm tired of playing games like this because I'm lazy. The tournament stages that you see in the commercials, they only appear for a long time. It has nothing to do with the game. And it's not as diverse as in a game ad. It's just a kind of match over and over again. New ads have appeared recently. Categories according to this tower doesn't appear in Hero World. This is a completely deceptive advertising. I'm not busy making videos for you. I'm going to file a lawsuit for transplant bugs. If you want to play a game that looks exactly like an ad, Hero World is 100% a puzzle game. Then you can play Hero Rescue and Hero Caster World. These are both games. Free to sell items in the game. There is a lot of advertising trend and play pretty quickly bored. Who is it? I never advertise to fool you guys. I will prove it. Let's show you Bye Games advertising category. Mobile and the latest 1.6 update version. Please open the intro for me. In PUBG Mobile as most 60. We're going to experience a new mode called Plant Hazard. With the emergence of an alien plant species. It's called Yarrow. They invaded a ranch, bringing strange objects to invade this map. The first is the Matrix spacecraft. Players can go to Africa. Matrix boat to conduct investigation. Knacker income and experience an air war. Each player will have a maximum of 3 lives to fight lots of Knacker. And you can use Narcos collected 10 across the map to buy all kinds of equipment at the Dynex supply store. And finally, the existence of the barrier standing in this area. The player will recover blood to be able to continue the fight for survival. Mobile will also bring back old maps and modes. From the time when the rain made the Metro Royal and Titan, the last battle, Snow Map v Candy, the return of the old system, Survive to Dawn, Zombie Mode Fire to .0 and Rock Power Run. In addition to that is the record highlight Help players save moments, shoot like on his field, and many other cool features. Apart from PUBG Mobile, there will continue to be collaboration with them. Alan Walker and the Jujutsu Kaisen. Get PUBG Mobile 0.6 to save my ecstatic hours. Same mode of Plant Hazard, as well as reliving old memories. With the return of the map, we can D in the old mode. The advertisements are out. Editor, turn on the audio. I love the genre of survival in the zombie world. After seeing the State of the Union trailer, Survival, I did not hesitate to download Play Now. Save these beautiful girls from the bloodthirsty zombies. Build a base with me? That sounds fascinating. When downloading, It comes to everything is still in the inventory is still the graphics. It also looks smooth eyes. But when it comes to the actual gameplay, it's a total of 7. This is the zombie version of Rise of Kingdom. It's not a survival game. It's also about accumulating resources. Build a base to fight. They also create clans of all kinds. When is it strong? Then pull the troops out to other players. Or being robbed by someone stronger than you. It's like going to the market. No different than Rise of Kingdom. It's not as good as Rise of Kingdom. It's kind of like the old D-strategy games. Look at this flickering fire. Is it any different from Empire? It's a game that's over 25 years old. The only dedusting point of the state of survival is the zombie den sweep. The game I thought. It's like playing a completely different game. Graphics are pretty good. Play game skill pretty cool. Fighting in real time. Battle of the state of. Survival is good. They don't invest in the whole game. It's really good like this. It's clear that the manufacturer has the capacity to do that. But no, they took the easier route. It's a half-hearted game. And then there's the ads. Lying to deceive the world. So, is there a game that is exactly the same way as the ad? It's not always a startup. All names have the word startup, but startup DK is different from a startup. Survival. On one side is the Xbox bomb. The famous PC on the one hand is the Intel I'm a fan version. On mobile. If you see the startup ads. Survival is easy to understand because they're almost exactly the same. The gameplay of DK Startup. It's a very sophisticated form of dog meat from fighting zombies. Building a DK Startup base. It's exactly what you'd imagine. When you think of a survival game, real zombie, anyone with a decent PC, believe the word game. Download Startup DK now. The startup game. This survival day I put it on the plate. In the review section, you always remember to pick it up. Beautiful Memories of Brothers and Sisters 8X Once is one of the online games. It first appeared in Vietnam. It is called Memory because after the death of FPT, end of release contract in 2014, online shopping is no longer in our country. But in the following years, you've been resurrected countless times in the form of mobile games. And then there's a multitude of ads. Oh, my God. YouTube obsession meGAME for a long time. The closed person ads. I have no problem with my game. It's just that sometimes it's funny. Especially with this fat guy wearing glasses. But there are other ads. It's all a blatant scam. Especially of Moo Great Angel H Year and Moo Record. Look at these ads. Do you think these two games are BAD role-playing games? The graphics are as good as Final Fantasy. The female characters only know heaven. Oh, the soul is both big. The trick effect is the virtual eye. Then the items in the game are very smooth. Drop rate extreme high spanking big. I also dropped out the whole ball armor. Not to mention that the game is very interesting. And into the game is to order VIP gifts to the ultra fast level. Not even level up. And the important thing is that no deposit is hegemony. But in fact, the image you see in the advertisement, one is built BAD ready for Ball 7. It's from the old PC version. Advertising is horizontal, but the actual graphic of Moo Great Angel H and the Miracle is just a 2D vertical screen. Worse than the original Moo Online launched 25 years ago, which drafts download has 50 mesmerizing. The gameplay is monotonous VL. It feels like every time you achieve anything, the game is like killing a boss. Eat very cheap food is frivolous, superficial. This is a game that plows thousands of clips until death. When you can't plow anymore, keep the money. If you are not a true fan of yours, where are you friends game? I advise sincerely, don't get involved in these two games. Time what we should do. Troll this game right now. Don't give him another pubic like that. If you really want to play game you can find Moo beyond time. Even though advertising has no less but cancer. At least this game is worth playing. Body graphics recognized as beautiful as advertised. So instead of pouring money into a bad game, just like above, brothers have, you can play a game that looks like this, that. At the top of the video, meGAME once said Hero King is to games the beginning of the era of advertising. Land ripping on YouTube. If Hero World is the one who takes the Homescape, it's the one who takes the light to the next level. Based on what I saw in the ad, this game is getting me a lot of interest. With gameplay, seems simple but interesting. Most of the home script ads I see, it's all about a bald man. To deal with these outrageous situations, it's like going to a hotel and playing Give me a TSP. Then the penthouse on Dial Lot suddenly caught fire. Or the bald man taking his girlfriend into the woods. Together. For a hut with 2 golden hearts. and we have to choose one. And the choices and games given to help a man who just lacks hair, just missing this gray matter out of extreme situations. Oh my god, 7. Candy Rush is boring. Looking for a game to change the wind. Look at the situation selection seems fun should be downloaded. Is the same as that. It's a game just like Candy Rush. Does that mean anything? I also noted trying to differentiate the Homescape. That's the reward after every act. Are the stars? Used in exchange for interior decoration for your crumbling house. Bald head, this feature is pretty cool. Homescape can completely rely on this location to reach players. But no, they're going to have to do ads. You're lying. The Homescape is the same as Hero World above. Also insert mini puzzle games, but you have to stack the Diamond Podium item 10 or even hundreds of levels. Just got a mini game. But it's also pale. It's not as vivid as in an advertisement. So Let's Play game is also cool. Not to the point, but meGAME. I'm just patient enough to play Homescape for a few days. Review for you. I also quit this game. Mafia is the name of the organization. Notorious underground criminals. It's a very powerful force. We've been heard. It's a fascinating subject to turn into a game. Mafia CD is one of them. You guys remember these great gig ads? Mafia CD 01, level 1 acquaintance soldier. Let's go do some stupid stuff. He became the Mafia Godfather level 9. And then there's trillions of similar ads. I don't know if the publisher has a toy or not. Think of them. These ads are so ugly. He turned himself into a meme, and the netizens are all over the place. After all, the Mafia City look like an advertising. Please. It doesn't look like anything. I thought it was an action role-playing game. Like GTA, but not. It's a matching strategy game. AI playthrough class up clan rise up kingdom. Then look and recognize this game is the same. You're done changing old soldiers into criminals with guns. Get out of Mafia City. One more step is to reverse engineer the game. Mafia CD looks exactly like the Angel Moo always. It's still the familiar contradiction of accumulating expanding money the area. Feed the game. Plow the battle force and send troops to occupy other areas. I can't see where it's creative. Don't let the fight and the instructions to fool you. The gang payment screens take over Mafia City. It actually just looks like this. I look bored and not sad. If you want to play a real Mafia game, meaning old man, in the hands of the criminal network for the city, you should fight through the Mafia. This is an open-world blockbuster comparable to GTA. It's even rated higher than GTA. Don't waste time on Mafia City. The real Mafia doesn't look like this. He's the creator of games like Rise of Kingdom and Warpad. Lilith Game is definitely not a bad game company. They are very invested in their graphics until play. However, if you look at the ads for their games, then you will realize making games is just a kid's game. Make new ads is where the essence of Lilith this game converges. You probably haven't forgotten the Rise of Kingdom. I've never been around YouTube. Even though there's a really good ad, I want to download the game. But no, they're going to have to come up with these fake ads. Advertising is wrong. Ads that are not in the game. But that's not enough. They need the ads to be shocking. Whether you like the entire genre, but the ad in it's terrorizing day in and month out. My game is also tired. There is no Charlie in the game. Big potatoes come to steal your wife. It seems that the game makers like the NT genre. Visser is great. By Rise of Kingdom. Lots of other ads as well. In this category too. I see my wife being robbed everywhere. If you think NTR is too much. I also found an advertisement for more letters. This is right. It's a cursed advertisement with content definitely over 18. Plus exchange this advertisement. The girl was raped by the soldier and went down the cliff to find how to end my life. But she was saved by the canopy and found the treasure. Building an army to take revenge on the soldier who killed me. After appearing on YouTube, this ad has sparked a wave of outrage. Quickly bleach publisher, erasing all traces of advertising on the surface of the earth. Consider something has happened before. Fortunately, I was able to save the game today as a document. You can see the game ads with your own eyes. How shameless can it be? Fortunately, this is a foreign game. It's already on VTV. Do you remember the 3 beautiful girls at the beginning of the video? Kiss Up World. You can't imagine the game. How impressed I was when I first saw the Kiss Up World commercial. Take a look at this advertisement. I've never seen a game that has an effect. It's alive like this. I'm talking about water. I don't know where you look. And then there's this prisoner rescue ad. You guys are waiting for my game. You don't have to say anything. You know, I downloaded this game right away. I am ready to deposit money into this game. How much money I have for the game? Father, you have just entered the game and your eyes have been looks like an advertisement. How to enter the game? To the real play game of Kids of War. It's like a slap in the face of my game. This is a strategy game. Try to imagine my 7 hopes. How much does it come? I played for 5 minutes and deleted the game. There is nothing more to review for you. According to Kids of War, there were a few special levels with gameplay, like this temple. This is the Kids of War game, and the ad that I'm yearning for is at the time